Greetings and salutations. I am your host of Young Black in the Business Radio, Roosevelt Williams III, and I tell you, the time is now to get excited because we have a business owner, Arvis Henderson of 619 Barbershop is with us, and let me tell you, the word of the week is esoteric, and esoteric, that means chosen few knows the information, the knowledge. It's secret, it's confidential, and today we're going to share with you some esoteric information. So get excited, get your pens and your pads out because we're going to share it with you. The law of success for this week is giving. You know, we live to give, inspire others. The only way you can get happiness is if you give happiness. So at this time, I want to introduce this distinguished, dignified, debonair business owner of 619 Barbershop, Arvis Henderson. Greetings, sir. Thank you for coming out this morning to be able to grace us with your presence and to be able to share with us.
Man, glad to be here.
So, how long have you been a business owner?
I've been a business owner for the last 16 years. Been in business for the last 22.
And so, how many businesses have you had? I know right now you're the master barber at 619 Barbershop, one of the only black businesses on 30th Street in North Park.
Yes. Hey, like I said, I've been blessed. I've been blessed. I don't know how to even respond to that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I see that you're, you are real humble. You are real, quiet and reserved. But I want to just, just give you a shout out. You're doing some amazing things. As being one of the only black barbershops in North Park that's, predominantly, one color, starting to say, and being an effective leader in that community. Every time I come to your shop, it's always pleasant. Everyone there is also, giving top-notch haircuts, and the way you just orchestrate that whole energy and bring business to that whole block, you need to be commended.
Right, well, thank you. But I think the whole thing is I'm really not trying to do business just for blacks. I'm trying to do business. So I'm doing business as business is supposed to be done. So I'm trying to bring in everybody, and I try to deal with everybody.
That's right. Yeah, you do have a diverse, group of folks. Every time I come in, it's men, it's women. It's definitely a mixed salad.
The world is diverse.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. It's some things that you, that you share with me on my journey because I recognize your business acumen, and I want to just thank you that you actually share with me that business is warfare, and you actually share with me that I need to get a new banner as well. I need to get a new platform because we have to represent ourselves at a high level. And you also share with me that we need to be like McDonald's, 1 billion served.
Yeah.
Be open-handed and open-minded when it comes to business.
Yes. You have to. And business has no ceiling. You want to go to the top all the time. You always want to be thinking how to make yourself better, and you want to build your others up as you actually come along too.
You want to inspire others. That's the law of success for this week. And it's our privilege to be here with Brother Arvis Henderson. San Diego native?
Yes, I am. Born here in 1973. Family's been here for years. I'm a grandson of the founder of Bayview Baptist Church, which is my grandfather. And I got a host of relatives out here, ton of them, family, friends. It's been a good city to us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You highly respected and highly admired. Which you already know that, and only now that you're in business and been in business, you have to keep that posture up. How do you maintain that professionalism? If you could share.
Man, I wake up just to be me. I don't try to be nobody else. I pray. I thank God for being here, and I've been raised right. So
that's right.
I owe a lot to my parents, my family, and the community that raised me, which is Southeast San Diego.
That's right. That's a beautiful segue into how did you get in business? What ticked you off, sir, to say? They say, you know what, I need to be my own and have my own.
Well, I have 3 aunts that do hair, so you figure right now they've probably been doing hair for 60 years apiece. My aunt used to have a shop right on 47th what street is that? Well, actually on 47th and Federal. So Earling's House of Beauty. She did hair for years, and I always admired her, and I always just said, hey, that's the way I think I want to make my living.
So you recognize your family handling business, and you said, you know what, it came natural to you.
I can't say it came natural, but I have people around me. Like I had an uncle who started Taco Bell right here in Southeast, right here on Division. The late Andre Henderson, and he was a great mentor to me. It was my dad's brother, so I've always been around business and always like to do business.
What advice? What advice would you give an individual starting out in business, or that is admiring someone doing business, to actually get out there and achieve success on their own?
I think you have to have a passion for whatever you're doing. You got to truly love it, and it can't be about money because money will come with the passion. So if you have passion for something truly deep in your heart, money will just come.
Do you have any 8 steps to success that you'd like to give small businesses or brands?
I don't know about 8 steps, but I can tell you a few. One is you got to open up on time. You got to be there when you say that you're gonna be there. You gotta be clean. You got to give them something that they can't get nowhere else.
That's right. Well, let me share with you my 8 steps to success. Young Black in the business, 8 steps to success. You got to have a positive mental attitude. In any business you're in, you got to be punctual. You got to be prepared. You got to work the full 8 hours. You got to work your entire territory. I mean, taking out the trash. I mean, getting behind the blinds. I mean, doing things that people don't want to do. You have to maintain your positive attitude, because business in anything in any day may bring you down or may deter you from what your original goal was set out to be. So you have to maintain your positive attitude, and most importantly, you have to take control. And the bonus step I like to add, you have to have fun and make money.
Yes.
So when I say 8 steps to success, we like to have those down verbatim at any time, because we have to have those positive affirmations to keep us on track.
Yeah, I agree, but I'd like to add something else too. I think
Please.
For people that want to be in business, you also got to be probably the best employee that you had to be a good employee in order to be a good owner, because you got to understand what it takes to make things work. So sometimes as an owner, you become very humble with the job that you have to take.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Even the CEO has to take out the trash. Have to know how to take out the trash. He has to know the floor plans, the whole layout.
You got to do some plumbing.
Yes, sir.
You might have to duct tape something. Hey, a thumbtack, whatever it takes. You have to do whatever it takes in business. There's no manuscript for this.
Beautiful. I want to thank you again for coming to the show, and if you could share what drives you, what's a purpose. I know you're purpose driven. Can you share with some entrepreneurs that may be looking to still find who they are and still develop their purpose?
Like I said, back to passion. You have to be real with yourself in order to be real with others. And you gotta have something that you're working for. I have 3 children, and I want them to see me actually doing something. And then I have the community that's watching. I feel like I've raised other kids besides my own because they're actually watching me.
Absolutely. Oh, believe me, they are watching you. You are that community lighthouse. You guiding businesses to safety and to be insured and to success. What would you recommend? To certain individuals or brands that need help? Do you have any resources, or do you have any places that you could recommend that they can go for certain business acumen?
I really don't, but I mean the internet is full of information. 24 hours a day. They teach you how to do everything way better than I can.
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. I mean, it's there. I mean, we have a lot more information, at our hands now and our disposal than we've ever had. So there's no excuse for not knowing.
Yes, sir. And I want to just compliment you on because if you don't humble yourself, you will be humbled. And and by sharing the stage with you, I'm definitely taking copious notes on just how to serve, be that selfless servant, and to be a giver and to share, because it's like a boomerang. If you share happiness, if you share success, it'll come back. It'll come back to you. And and that's an awesome trait that you have. And we see that's why you've been in business for more than 10 years.
It's not my doing. It's God, man. That's it. I can't take credit for all of it. God is he's the one. He looks out for babies and fools, and
Yes,
I'm
sir.
not a baby.
Yes, sir. And he definitely looking out for you. Let me tell you that. And I also just want to compliment you for your wardrobe as well.
You too, my
You
friend.
know what I mean? Every time I see you, you got a smile on your face, and a lot of times in the shop, you got your uniform on, and you say, "This is just my uniform."
Yeah, I got many uniforms.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then when I see you out in the public eye, you always, you're bringing that debonair back to San Diego. The hard tour shoes. You know what I mean? The clean, pristine socks. Just the cufflinks. You remind me of a George Stevens, starting to say. You know what I mean? Clean.
Well, I thank you.
And I believe in business nowadays we have to have that professionalism. Even from business vernacular.
Well, we can't get respect in looking stupid.
Yes, sir. You got to dress for success, and that's why to the young black in the business nation, take notes. And we're here with Arvis Henderson of 619 Barbershop. Can you please share with us the address?
It's 3964 30th Street in North Park, California.
Yes, sir. And I highly recommend that you go there. It's a lot of. What made you name your barbershop 619?
That's home. I want to put a positive light on 619.
That's right.
So I opened the barbershop up, and it's up and running.
Absolutely.
We on the move.
And make sure that you go and check it out. They'll get you right. Lineups. So what all do you do? What's your specialty haircut? Is it a Caesar? Let us know.
We do whatever's current.
Yes, sir.
Current, old school. I really like the old school guys because they actually teach me something. They teach the youngsters. It's a learning facility too. It's not just a place where you get your hair cut.
That's it's a learning facility.
Yes, sir.
Man, that's beautiful. Because a lot of individuals can learn a lot, from their seniors.
Oh yeah, man. I don't have the manuscript, but a gentleman that's 80 years old. I have some that are 90. They come in. They shed a lot of light on this world that we living in that needs a whole lot of help.
Business help as well, and that's why we're here to provide that positive reinforcement in that business posture. And that's why we have Arvis Henderson here with us, the barber owner of 619 Barbershop right here, and someone that's distinguished, someone that's dignified, and someone that's debonair. Just to be redundant, if I may, the word of today is esoteric. And what we're going to do on this show is we're going to give you some inside information. We're going to give you some confidential, some secret information that you can share and utilize and hopefully maximize. The law of success for this week is inspire others. You get more by giving more. And, we live to give. This brother right here just said that he has a learning facility in his barbershop. And how I take that as in order to be a man, you must know a man. And that's why every time I see this man right here, I'm always taking notes. I'm always taking notes because this brother right here has something to share. Some trinkets. He could let me know if my lineup is leaning to the side. He could let me know, if my socks are the wrong color, or he could just say, Roosevelt, you need to get you another banner. You know what I mean? Or
hey man, we here to help. Lift each other up.
Lift each other up. We recognize each other. I respect and I recognize what this brother is doing, and I'm not too big and too bold to know it all. A wise man knows you don't know it all.
Yeah, but I got to learn just as much from you. You in a whole other generation, So I'm getting older. I'm probably 20 years older than you, but you guys got a lot more. You guys are brighter, smarter. You just got to put your best foot forward, man, and do some great things.
Beautiful. So on that note, we're gonna take a break here to pay some hamburger and get some gas money, and when we return, we're gonna go more into depth with brother Arvis Henderson, owner and operator of 619 Barbershop. So always, whatever you do, start with a commitment, always deliver with quality, and always finish with success. Remember, the word of this week is esoteric. Get that inside information so you can maximize it. We believe that our network is our net worth. And the law of success for this week is inspire others. Remember, one lighthouse like Arvis Henderson can lead many ships. Be that lighthouse. Stand tall, be able to share what you have, and remember that we live to give. So get excited. If you have any questions for Arvis Henderson or myself, you can call us at 619-919-4745. I see we have one question coming up, so we'll get to that, and and get excited. And remember, we're here for you because we live to give, and one lighthouse can guide many ships. And we'll be right back with Arvis Henderson. And we are young, black, and in business. at Young Black in the Business, we are restoring the color, the culture, and the consciousness. We believe that our network is our net worth. Connecting young black entrepreneurs in San Diego and across the nation is pivotal for our economic growth. When they see us, we're gonna be wise, we're gonna be beautiful, and we're gonna be strong. And that's all they ever gonna see when they see us. And that's Young Black and in Business. And we're back with distinguished, dignified, debonair gentleman Arvis Henderson, owner and operator of 619 Barbershop. And we were just saying, clarifying that a business owner, especially an entrepreneur, has to work more than 8 hours a day.
All the time.
You have to work all the time.
Yeah, what is 8 hours?
8 hours? Yeah, what do you say? You call it a diet?
Yeah, it's a diet. If I could work 8 hours, man, I wouldn't even need to sleep.
That's right.
Yeah, you got to work, 10, 12, 13, 14 hours, 15.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You have to exceed expectations. You have to go beyond the call of duty.
Yeah, there's no such thing as 8 hours. Man, I wouldn't know what to do if I could work 8 hours.
Well, I'm going to tell you, what you can do. You can pass your business down, to your future generation. But, to be able to pass that legacy down and to be able to pass that fortune and that experience down, you have to work more than 8 hours.
Well, I love what I do, so I really can't say that it's actually work. I'm actually there. I'm there with my family. My barbershop people are my family.
Definitely.
And it ain't work. I mean, we do a whole lot of talking about each other and talking about the world and trying to figure out an answer to this crazy place.
What is a good business topic right now that's coming up in the barbershops in your learning facility? I like that. In your learning facility, what's like a good business topic or, a question or an answer, a solution that, that you keep hearing, some barbershop talk? Because the barbershop is pretty much a man's country club, sort of say, a learning facility.
The topics change every 5 minutes. It depends on what sounds good, what's popular, what's trending. Right now you got our president, you got the NFL.
Right.
You figure you got basketball season, the World Series just ended.
Right.
Christmas is here, Thanksgiving.
Right.
Children out of school cutting up.
Right. Right.
That's what we talk about.
Man, that's beautiful.
It's the current events. It's the news.
That's right.
Yeah.
I like the synergy in your shop. How are you able to be that level 5 leader in your barbershop, sort of say?
I don't know if I guess I'm a leader, but at the same time, everybody has their input. They bring something to the table.
Yes.
And you got to let everybody bring what's good to the table that they can bring.
So that's with team building. You have to let everybody else, add to the gumbo, sort of say.
There's no I. You got to have a team. But
right.
My barbershop works because we have a good team.
That's excellent. And I must compliment you on that. You do have a good team. It's a lot of synergy when I come in the barbershop. Everybody's saying hello. It's no rap music before 10:30, or you know what I mean. It's a good vibe in the barbershop. People say hello to you as you walk on the street. Your barbershop is it's presentable. And for you to be able to take that on, like I said, you should be commended. So what are some of your do you have any instruments or rules that you pertain to follow with your life? Like, for example, you may get up every morning and your first step may be on your left foot out of bed. What are some of your positive affirmations, or what are some of your principal rules that you may live by? You may get up every morning and be thankful.
Well, yeah, I get up. I say my prayers, but then I'm off to taking kids to school. I talk to my kids every morning. See how they doing, and get my day started. But my God comes first, my kids, family, and I just float through the day.
That's right. What is would you mind sharing with us? Do you have like a 100-year plan?
100-year plan?
Yes. Oh, because here at Young Black in Biz, we got a 100-year plan.
Yeah, I got to keep my blood pressure low. Keep my cholesterol low, and try to eat better. I mean, add more vegetables to my diet because my health is really important. So you have to take care of yourself. We kind of leave that out, but I mean, really, truthfully, when you're in business, I eat bad. I like rib tips. I like all the stuff I ain't supposed to have. So I mean, we have to take care of yourself. Your body is a temple. So you have to watch what you're actually putting into it.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And I don't put a lot of good into it. Sometimes I gotta change.
And that's what we're here for. Still sharpen steel.
Yes. Yes.
And still leading by example. And when I come in your barbershop, I like how you allow folks to come in there and market themselves for their brand.
Yeah.
And I think that's a positive collective.
Yeah, when you give, you get back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's like the law of success for this week is inspire others.
Yes.
I like how you inspire others. You may have the business cards out on the table. You got the brothers coming in soliciting their products like the cakes and the ice creams and the tools and I like that how you're able to share your platform. And right now in our city, some may say that we have a conflict with sharing our platforms. Like some people are in competition with each other. I'm not trying to say any names or anything like that because it's bigger than the names. It's the ideology, how we have to cooperate with each other against the competition, how we have to work together because there's value in team. Do you might have like any solutions with you being like an OG in the community, sort of say, not an original gangster, but an original gentleman?
Yeah, I'll take that. I don't know, man. I like to be the bright light. You see me, I always like to say I want people to be happy to see me coming and going, because you don't want it to be the other way around.
Right.
So I just try to be myself. I'm always gonna be myself. I don't try. I just do it.
Yes, sir.
But I just try to share light.
Yes, sir.
Share light when I can. Smile. I talk to everybody.
And that's another thing I want to bring up. Even in North Park, you associate with all the other businesses around your business.
Yes.
So I witnessed that. You took me to like a coffee bar up on the I don't drink coffee, but you took me to like another business, and we went in that business's back room and had a business discussion, and it was all because you've been a team player in the neighborhood like that. So resourceful.
Yes, I mean it's a community. Community is looking out for each other and bringing positive people in. So when I see positive, I take people to positive places. Yeah, and that's what we got to do.
That's right.
We've kind of lost that as a people too. We don't look out for each other like we used to.
How could we get more back into that concept of looking out for each other?
I'm the first person to do it. Hopefully you do it, and then it grows from there. That's how we have to do it. I mean, you got to put a seed in the ground first.
Yes, sir.
And then throw a little water on it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you got to be patient for it to grow as well.
Yeah. But you got to water it though.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right. And you got to be patient on it. I see a lot of folks and see we can either bless ourselves or curse ourselves. I see a lot of folks planting bad seeds. Or maybe good seeds, but they don't have the patience or the tolerance.
They turn into weeds.
Right.
They turn into weeds.
Yes, sir. So you got to harvest what you plant.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, a little fertilizer, good fertilizer,
yes,
excellent
sir.
water.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And that could be related to positive energy. Thinking positive. While you waiting on your blessing. And putting that plant prosperity seeds. Be tolerant, be patient on others, and team build. And before you know it, you have something to harvest. You have something to reap.
Yeah.
Sort of say. And so what are some of your business ventures that you may be in right now? I know you got a few things up under your hat that you may want to keep esoteric.
I gotta keep some things under wraps because they're still in the incubator stage.
Yes, sir.
But I want to move forward in business, and bless some other folks.
Yes, sir.
Bring some other folks in that can help me out because I can't do it. I just have ideas,
Yes, sir.
I gotta execute a few more.
That's right. That's right. Well, I mean, you share with me, and believe me that we're gonna cross the finish line with it.
Hey man, we gotta keep pushing. Life's a marathon. It ain't a sprint.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Somebody told me, what would you rather be, the tortoise or the hare? And then I heard somebody that was ear hustling, eardropping said, I'd rather be the millionaire. So just run your race. Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Just stay. A lot of people be all in the wrong lane. Just get back in your lane.
No, I just want to be on cruise control in my own lane.
That's right.
My favorite music on.
What's your favorite music on?
Yeah,
so what type of music does Arvis Henderson listen to?
I like old school music. I like Earth, Wind and Fire. I like stuff to kind of make you cry a little bit, make you think. You know, a little bit of blues. You know, I love rap, but rap is changing. I felt like I've kind of heard enough rap in my life. I'm kind of past that genre. But I mean, it's still some good stuff because it's still a lot of learning. These guys are sharp. They're entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
And music tells time. So everything that's on, I'm not gonna like, but I have to listen to what's going on, or you become a dinosaur.
Yes, sir. When I give interviews for Young Black in the Business in our auxiliaries, I ask the interviewee, what type of music do you like? Because you could tell a lot by the type of music that a person listens to.
Yeah.
You know, I even ask folks like, you know, what's your favorite color? I like to listen. You know, I like to invest in people. You know, I like to get my return on investment in individuals by listening. You know, I'm gonna give you the listeners out there in social media land a bonus tip for today. It's LTL. You know, listen to learn, learn to listen.
Yeah.
You know, you have to invest in others. So, what's your favorite color? Who's your favorite rapper? You know, let's. You know,
I got a lot of favorite rappers. My personal friends. I mean, I got A-Hit from San Diego. I got Mitchie Slick.
That's all
you know,
right, yeah.
I got Cricket. You know, anybody out here that's doing something, I love them.
Yeah,
you know,
big shout out to the local artists.
Yeah, please, we got to support our own.
Absolutely.
Before we go and support others. So,
that's right.
Yeah, I got a lot of love for them brothers.
What's your favorite color? And I don't know, you know, territory issue, but it may be yellow, maybe blue. What, you know what? It may be earth tones.
Well, I tend to like green, man.
That's right.
I do. I like green. You know, of course, it's the color of money too. But
absolutely.
I mean, I'm not no lover of money.
Yeah, right.
But I went to Helix High School.
Okay.
You know, my dad went to Lincoln. So I mean, green's been in my life my whole life.
Oh, okay. That's right. That's right.
But I like all the other colors too.
Yeah, it's positive. Like I said, to the Young Black in the Business Nation, you can learn a lot about individuals when you ask them, when you invest in them. What's your favorite color? What, you know, who's your favorite artist out right now? What do you listen to? What's your favorite movie? You know, you have to invest in others to be able to relationship build. Here at Young Black in the Business, we believe in the POWER acronym. I created the acronym, and POWER is an acronym. It stands for Purpose Driven, Opportunity Chaser, Willing to Go Solo, Energetic Relationship Builder. So by asking questions about other people, not only are you learning to listen, listening to learn, you're relationship building. You know, so I like to just ask those questions because you have to have your 30-second elevator pitch ready at a moment's time.
You said 30 seconds?
30-second elevator pitch. You might see someone in the elevator. You need to pitch them on your service and on your product. Do you have an elevator pitch? Because I can give you mine for an example.
No, I just asked them, you know, I asked to say hello. How's your day?
There you go.
That's it. You know, I'm not trying to pull no lines or anything on nobody. I just keep it real, you know.
That's right, yeah. I see someone in the elevator or, you know, on the weekends or coming out of McDonald's. How you doing? My name is Roosevelt Williams III. I'm a full-time cobbler. I repair men and women's shoes, handbags, and luggage. I stitch, I sew, I dye, I stretch. I even have a new product called Rose's Velvet. It's a softener. It goes in your hand, your feet, and your elbows. How can I help you?
Yeah, well,
you know, you
gotta ask them where they get the haircut. You know, yeah, where you get your haircut at? You know, where you live. You know, yes.
Absolutely,
Yes,
absolutely. Oh no, I'm good, Brother X. Right now, the Rose's Velvet, the product, it'll be coming to a store near you, so get excited. So look, here on Young Black in the Business, we always start with a commitment, we always deliver with quality, and we always finish with success. If you have a question for Brother Arvis or myself, please give us a call at 619-919-4745. I do see that we have a caller on hold. But hold on, I got one more question for you. We're going to ask Brother Arvis right now. What's your vision for San Diego? If it was in fairy tale land, you know, how would you like to see San Diego, you know, move in a business atmosphere?
I don't want to say I want to see San Diego move backwards, but I've actually studied San Diego for quite some time. And San Diego used to have a whole lot more black business in the 60s and 70s. I felt like they did more with less than we do with our resources now. We've gone backwards in business for quite some time. So I'd like to see us get back to, you know, opening a few more businesses and putting ourselves out there and just taking care of us a little bit more. We spend with everybody else. I'm just take care of home.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I definitely agree. Do you may have like a solution or idea how that may be able to bring it together? Like for example, That's another reason why Young Black in Business started the Power Networking Mixers, to be able to bring businesses and brands together to share who they are, what they do, and how to be contacted. Do you have like an idea, a solution? What are we missing that our elders had at that particular time? Did they just have more soul and more culture?
They just had each other, and I feel like with us, we feel like we got to do all these other things to please people, and we're not really taking care of ourselves. We're not finding out things that we can do to make our community better.
So do we need to have more fire chat sit downs?
We definitely need to have some sit downs, and we need to have some more connect. We need to connect with each other a whole lot more.
Okay.
Instead of just always kind of being bottled up and keeping everything a secret. Put it out there. Let everybody know what you got going on.
So we need to stop being in competition with each other, sort of.
Yeah, we definitely in competition. Definitely in competition, and we need to turn that around.
Beautiful.
We need more hugs.
That's right.
More love,
That's right.
Yeah.
So pretty much just want to invite YouTube land, Facebook land, radio land out to the next Power Networking Mixer, because we definitely will be connecting with one another, sharing what we do, how we do it, and how to be contacted, and to be able to bring that cohesive network. I believe that's why we got the pyramid as our symbol, because that's the pyramid. First of all, has a 1,000-year plan. It wasn't built overnight, but it took that cohesive network. I believe our people in our city are stronger when we work together.
Oh yeah. When you're a fist, you're powerful.
When you're a fist, you are powerful. What Big Mama say on Soul Food? She said, one fist can strike a mighty blow.
Yeah,
that's right. You know what I mean? Together, everyone achieves more.
I don't think we love each other like we used to.
And why is that? You think it's our hair products, or?
I don't think it's our hair products. I think our families are falling apart. I feel like we don't hang out with grandma no more. We don't sit and talk as a family. We don't meet up on Sunday for dinners no more. The things that kept us together, we kind of ran away from.
So we ran into the wrong things right now.
Oh man, look around.
Right.
It ain't far.
Right. I definitely agree with you, and I like to just always bring solutions. Like I like to say, when I come to the table, I like to bring more than just a spoon. I like to bring some solutions and some positive alternatives on how we could change that narrative.
We have to love first.
We gotta love.
Gotta love.
I agree with you. Love is the first step in communication.
When you see your brother, man, give him a hug, or your sister, give her a hug. Start there. And that's everybody. They just ain't us. Everybody.
Right. Absolutely. And I don't care about what color they are either.
I don't care what's going on.
Right. That's a good example. Put
you're a human
love
being.
Back in your life.
You're a human being. I love you.
Absolutely. Give and see. That goes back on the law of success for the week, is inspire others. Yeah. When you take a genuine interest in someone and say how you doing, or give them a hug, or give them some love in your communication, you may be inspired that person to inspire others.
Yeah.
So again, the word of the week is esoteric, inside information, and you got to go within and get that love to be able to share with the world. We all got gold in our soul, and that's why we should share it with the world.
Spread it.
Spread it like mustard. Share the information. Share the positive attitude. Remember, that's the first step in the 8 laws of success, is positive mental attitude.
Yes, sir.
You first have to, have it within to be able to, share it, and you gotta eliminate the stinking thinking.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So when you cutting somebody's hair, or somebody comes in the barbershop, I know you've mastered the point where you can feel the vibes when a person walks in.
I try to control the vibe. I try to give them something, and hopefully they give it back.
Yes, sir.
And 99.9% of the time, people will love you back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It is a lot of love in the barbershop, I must say, and I like that it's a learning facility.
Yes, it is.
It's learning facility, and everybody shares with each other. I've seen that, and just the talks in the barbershop is always good talk. It's always good talk. So your vision for San Diego is bringing back the love.
Bring back the love.
Bringing back the communication.
Yes.
And one more thing I want you to just share with us. It's very important to be able to be duplicatable. to be able, you were sharing with me that a lot of businesses and brands these days have to, older brands are just mature because we're, old is just a state of mind. Nobody's older or younger than each other. We may not be in the same boat, but we all in the same storm. As an experienced businessman, how are you giving back to the younger generation?
I talk to them. I go hang out with them.
I'm an example. So
yeah, so
you're doing that.
Yeah, you got to give them your time.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the same way with your kids too. The most important thing you can give them is time. Time is everything. Time equates to money.
Right.
And you have to love. You have to go give your youngsters a hug.
Right.
Wherever they're at too. Sometimes it's uncomfortable situations. Sometimes you go to places where you don't really want to be, but you gotta go meet people where they at.
That's right. So I challenge you all out there. If you're young, black in the business, reach out to an experienced mentor, an experienced business owner, an experienced brand. And if you are an experienced business owner or experienced brand, reach out to someone that's up and coming in business.
Yeah.
Reach out to someone so you can give back. We live to give. Go out and inspire someone this week. Go give them some esoteric information.
Water the seeds.
Some information. Go out there and share what you have, because you'll be surprised. Something that you do or something that you may share may change the world.
Never know.
Okay?
Yeah.
So this is Young Black in the Business Radio. We're happy to have you here. We always start with the commitment. We always deliver with quality, and we're always going to finish with success. And we're happy and we're honored to be here with Brother Arvis Henderson of 619 Barbershop. One of the only black businesses on 30th Street in North Park, and has been there for more than 10 years and has been successful in his field and his craft. And he's sharing with us how to just keep our mental capacity sharp, how to love when we communicate, and how to bring prosperity to our community.
Yes. And everywhere.
And everywhere, because we may start off local, but we're going to be national and ultimately global.
Yeah.
And it's all about inspiring others, because it's a boomerang. You only get out what you put in. Okay, that's why you should think positive, eliminate the stinking thinking. We still got that caller on hold, but tell you the truth, we got so much going on right now. We got to keep it going.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, brother Arvis. I mean, so what can you share to to an up and coming small business? What can you share to the young black in business nation?
The young black business nation.
Because we nation building. With a 100-year plan. Something I may say or something I may do may spark and change the world.
Have some integrity.
Integrity.
Be genuine.
Integrity. Can you share what integrity may be in your perspective, sir?
Just mean what you say. Say what you mean.
Do the right thing even when nobody's looking.
Yeah, all the time. I mean, nobody's perfect, but at the same time, you wanna be headed the right direction in all times.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you want to always be, like I said, spread love. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to explain, man.
To the young black in business nation, if you don't know what to do, turn right and go straight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And learn your genesis. Learn your beginning, because you gotta know who you are to know what you're destined to be. And I would just recommend to the young black in the business nation, learn your destiny at the youngest age possible.
Yes.
So you'll have more time to make mistakes and to mess up and to rehearse, to perfect yourself.
Yeah.
So the earlier you learn what business you want to get into, the earlier you learn what your destiny is, the earlier you learn who you are, then you can affect positive change.
And expose others.
Expose others.
Expose others. Expose your children. Take your children with you. Yeah, you got to.
Yes, sir. Yes,
we're kind of the only people that don't do that anymore. You go to an Asian shop, they got them behind the cash register. They punching in numbers, everything. So my kids, I take them with me. I've taken my kids ever since they were in baby seats. I put them in a chair, they watch. Sometimes they sit with me all day. Make them sweep the floor, talk to people,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got to bring your kids along with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's a journey, but everybody got to come with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's going into practicing nepotism, being able to pass that tradition and a job or career down the line, because they have that experience. They've been consumed in business, so they have nothing but business talk and business
from birth.
Business from birth. Oh, that's a good one. Business from birth.
From birth.
You got to be business minded from birth, especially in America.
Yeah.
You know, so yes, we're gonna keep it going. If you got any questions, give us a call 619-919-4745. You know, we're excited. You know, we start with a commitment here at Young Black in the Business. We deliver with quality, and we always gonna finish with success. So, my brother, you know, what inspired you this morning to wear a bow tie? Because we just both happen to be having these bow ties on. You know,
I got a call from this.
Thinking alike?
I got a call from this young brother, and he told me to wear a bow tie, man. So I listen and I follow suit.
That's right. That's right. Here at Young Black in the Business, we're going to show them how it's done, not how to do it. And so get excited. Every time you see us, we're going to be strong. Every time you see us, we're going to be wise. And every time you see us, we're going to be beautiful.
Yeah, always beautiful.
Always, especially coming from a master barber.
Oh, well, you know.
Give us a matter of fact, give us a tip, my man, on the, you know, how do you stay clean or, you know, on a fade or something like that? Because I be seeing bowl cuts still to this day. You know, how do you know, it can give us a barber tip or, you know, cut behind the ears, or you know what I mean.
You gotta
go with the grain. You know,
you gotta love what you do, man. Passion breeds greatness, man.
Yeah.
It does. And like I said, I don't think I'm the greatest, but I'm good. Yeah. I am.
That's right. But I want to let you know, excellence is continuance. Yeah. You know, so you know you've been continuing to give these, you know what I mean, these cuts throughout the year, and you keep having return customers. I know a lot of my peers, they have startup barbershops, but a lot of times they go under within 2 years. Is it the service? Is it the cut? Is it the location?
It's the respect for it. It's the respect for that you're actually doing business. So you got to be on time. You gotta actually have a good environment. You can't play crazy music when you got grandma in there and her kids and all her babies. You have to provide an environment that's professional.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you're not given a professional environment, you're going to get a bad return.
It's one thing I would like you to share with us. As, you know, being a business of color, we have to go above and beyond our service. Mm-hmm. So, you know, what are some of the small things that we need to do and practice to go above and beyond? It may be sweeping the sidewalk in front of your business. It may be locking the trash can that's in back of your business. What are some of a tip or a trade, something that took you 10 years to learn that you may be able to share to the young black in the business nation?
If you're going to be doing business, you got to do business. You can't make it look like a street corner and then expect good things to come out of it. You got to actually, when people come in, you got to treat it like a business. Like make it like McDonald's. McDonald's, they don't care who you are. They're going to treat you good. They're going to say hello, how you doing, and they're going to serve you. Yeah. And that's how you have to do business. You can't go grade on a curve when you actually coming in our business. You got to expect that you're going to get good service. Grade on a curve,
giving out handicaps to certain individuals, cutting the cost for certain individuals.
And like I said, I got a long way to go, but at the same time, I try to practice some of the things that will take you forward.
And some of those things that'll take you forward.
Hey, be on time.
Being on time is key, huh?
Yes.
Time is key.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Time is number one.
Is 619 Barbershop, are they open on Mondays?
No, we're not open on Mondays. For appointments, they are.
Okay.
Sundays and Mondays are by appointment only.
Okay.
But we're open, Tuesday through Saturday.
Will you be open on Thanksgiving?
No.
Okay, yeah. Let's let that world be known right now. They will not be open on
Thanksgiving. I won't be open on Thanksgiving. I'm going to be at my mama's house. I'm going to be eating some greens, and collard greens, and,
but the Wednesday
cabbage.
before,
I'll be there. I'll be there all day.
Okay. What
from
about
8
Friday?
to 6. I'll be there on Friday,
and
even
that's
after.
Business right there.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I enjoy that because you got to take time for you and to reflect, and staff to reflect and rejuvenate. But however, the day after Thanksgiving, business is back on. You won't be there at 11:30 on the day after Thanksgiving. I'm Black Friday shopping. When you taking care of business, you got to take care of
I'm going to take my blood pressure pill, man. I'll be back at work, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And knowing what you got to do next, knowing your time. We're getting down up to like the last 10 minutes of Young Black in the Business radio show. So please call in 919-4745 if you have any questions for myself or brother Arvis Henderson. It's been a pleasure to be able to have you. We discussed the whole wide range of issues, and I just want to say that you have our full support. And even though I may be young and up and coming and in business and still learning, so I just want to let you know whatever energy I have, we'll definitely share it. And I appreciate the wisdom and the understanding and some of the business acumen that you share.
I appreciate you doing what you do because it take a lot of guts to get out here and be stand up. In a time where a lot of youngsters are standing up. So when I see, you clean, you dress, you speaking to people, shaking hands. Hey man, that's good, man. And that's what we need. We need more of that. We need to duplicate that. We need about 10,000 more of you walking the city, man. With some suits on and some bow ties and hard bottom shoes, man. It's a good look. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because they always expect us not to look a certain way.
Well, yes, sir. I just want to reiterate that I'm a grasshopper standing before a giant.
Hey, man, I don't know about that. I'm learning, man. I'm learning from you. I'm learning from you. And that's what I think that the older guys need to stand back sometimes and help the youngsters move forward. We do. I think we need to really give some time to our youngsters and make sure that we water in those seeds, because we can't keep complaining that things aren't moving forward. We got to give some time back to these youngsters.
Yes, sir. And I just want to say, I got nothing but love for you. If you can share something with me, all knowledge and information is good knowledge and information.
If I see you out of line, man, I'm gonna try to help you. Hey, stand up straight, walk a little different,
Right. And I'm thankful to be able to have the ears that I'm gonna listen and learn. I'm gonna take my ego out and put my ego to the side and be able to be receptive to the message. And it took me from falling down and bumping my head to be able to get that. At one time, if you don't believe it or not, I was on a high horse. I was on a high horse trotting, and then I got knocked down off my high horse. So I put that into an analogy where before I was a somebody, then I had to become a nobody to be able to talk to any and everybody. Right. And it takes that time and that experience, but history is a shortcut to greatness. So if you can find somebody that I challenge you, young black in the business nation, this week, go out and find a mature business owner or brand, someone that you can communicate with love, genuine love, and you can get that love back, because that'll take you to the next level. This is Young Black in the Business, and the word of the week is esoteric. And what that is inside information, and that's what we've been sharing today, is inside information from inside the learning facility from Master Barber Arvis Henderson. Okay? The law of success for this week is inspire others. You can only have happiness by giving happiness away. We live to give, even with a business. For example, this month, my Young Black in the Business service, I'm a cobbler, we're giving 15% off for all man and women shoes, handbags, and luggage. Here, because we're thankful.
Yes.
We live to give. So what seeds, before we get off the air, can you plant? Seeds of prosperity. You may want to birth a nation, birth a business nation. Right now, this is going to the World Wide Web right now. We have listeners in Florida. We have listeners in Chicago. We have listeners in Northern California. From Arvis, Henderson, 619 Barbershop. Bless us with a jewel or two, because you got it. I know you got it.
Man, I don't know. Like I said, I try to be God's child, man. I try to smile and
that's right. Well, maybe a smile.
Just smile, shake some hands. Like I said, always just love folks, man. Yeah. I think if you love people, man,
that's beautiful.
You'll get it back.
I like how we stayed on that. Just love. It's simple. Because love is the first step to a conversation. Listening to understand instead of speaking to be understood. Yeah. You have to communicate with
sometimes
love.
You have to stay quiet.
Yes, sir.
You have to stay quiet. I think too many of the wrong people talk.
Oh my goodness. Too many of the wrong people out here talking.
They talk.
Man.
They're on Facebook right now.
Man. Man. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
I just, I stay quiet because I sit and I watch, but some people you want to speak up, they don't. But the people, it seems like we always get the wrong people representing us.
Oh my goodness. Well, tell you the truth, only thing we can do is be selfless servants. And service is the price of greatness. I like to just live to give. And it goes back on that because you're getting real deep and you're getting real heavy. And in business, all we can do is control our volume of trade, and we're all in business with each other. So for the Young Black in the Business Nation, we got to keep it together. We got to practice a cohesive network. I challenge you all to go out and find a mentor. Go out and find somebody that's experienced in business and be able to listen and learn.
And go spend your money with your people too.
Go spend your money with your people.
Yeah, as much as you can.
As much as you can.
As much as you can. Every week, every time I get a chance, I go spend with us.
let's keep that dollar circulating.
We got to.
Yes, sir. What the black dollar is in the community about what
30 minutes.
2 blinks of an eye.
2 blinks.
You know what I mean? 2 blinks of an eye.
2 blinks of an eye. We cash our check and we already losing.
Especially
we
during holiday season.
And you're giving up 1%. You're giving up 1% of your total check just to the person to cash it because you don't have a checking account.
Predatory lending.
So you get 100 people doing that. You gave up 100% of a whole check.
Oh my goodness. And then what's the first stop?
First stop? Oh man, I don't even want to talk about it right now. You know, we got to get better.
We got to get better.
We got to get better. We're great people, and I feel like we can do better.
And I just want to give a shout out to those that are doing better because we have some individuals that are spearheading all type of campaigns.
Yes.
You know, and next week, well, I'm gonna share with you some investment tips on where you can invest your money at. You know, like some penny stocks. You know, we was talking about how I don't want to tell you business, but how you're an investor and how you have investments going on as well. So, and that's what we need. We need that. Business posture. We need to know where can we put our money, where can we invest. But some folks out there, they're actually doing that, and we want to give a shout out to those. We always point our finger at the ones that's sagging and bagging, you know, drinking and drugging.
But they got investments though. I mean, you can't judge a book by its cover.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
So we use our index finger to point at the ones that are doing, you know, that are planting prosperous seeds, you know, that are living righteous and are, you know, have a financial forecast.
Yeah, we need more think tanks.
We do. That's why we're having this power networking mixer on Saturday, January 27th. You know, we're going to continue to plug because at that mixer, we're galvanizing a group of financial responsible individuals that are circulating the dollar, that are inspiring with others, that are sharing esoteric information. We got community giants like yourself, thank you for coming out to the last one, that are sharing what they do, who they are, and how to be contacted. So we're bringing them all together in a room because we're pyramid building with the 100-year plan, and that's why you all are invited. And that's what we're doing. You know, we're bringing solutions to the table. We're not just coming to the table with a spoon, like I like to say. You have to be able to bring something.
Yes.
You
know, luck.
Absolutely.
Yeah, bring something.
And that's how we get more and learn more. That's how we bring that common unity back in our community. Yes, sir. You know, and so look, we're down to the last minute of Young Black in the Business radio show. We got the Young Black in the Business radio show. We got the Young Black in the Business power mixers.
Yes.
You know, and we got the Young Black in the Business cobbler service. So when you hear me say Young Black in the Business, I'm speaking to the collective because we're all Young Black in the Business. Young is the state of mind. The color black encompasses and absorbs all the colors in the spectrum. And the definition of business is the volume of trade. That's why we need to turn it up with each other. Don't turn it up in the club. We need to turn our business up with each other and practice collective cohesiveness. Okay? So look, we're happy that you all attend in. Brother Arvis, you know, give us a cliche on the way out.
Hey, love yourself, love God, and love your people.
Love yourself, love God, and love your people, and you will get joy and you will get happiness by sharing it with others. The word of the week is esoteric. That's inside information. The law of success for this week is inspire others. We live to give. We'll see you next Sunday at 10 a.m. right here on KBOK Radio. And I want to thank you again, Brother Arvis, for joining us.
Right on, brother. Hey, God bless y'all.
Yes, sir. Until next time.